Welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello everyone, Donut Donny here. Welcome to the Football Management Retro series of classic football games from the early 80s to the early 90s, with some games more recent as well, which had that kind of like retro feel. And we're up to episode 75 of the series, where we're still looking at the backlog of Spectrum games that are all connected to football, soccer. And then after that, we'll go into some more football games, but not on the Spectrum. We've got some BBC Micro games, we've got Amiga, we've got some earlier PC games as well. So it's some good games to look forward to, but that's not for a good 20 odd episodes to go left. 20 episodes later to look at, because we're still looking at the Spectrum games, and we're still in that area where we're looking at the management side of the games. Eventually we'll be looking at the strange soccer football related Spectrum games, and you'll know by the length of the video again if this is just a brief look at the game. Sometimes we will look at the games that don't really work well on the PC, but we will mention them and have a brief look at them. When that happens, I will try to do 3 games at a time to make the video go a little bit longer, because all you don't want is me chatting for about 3-4 minutes for this intro piece, and then basically the game only lasts for about 5 minutes. Now I must also mention about other ways you can follow the game series. Obviously we've got the YouTube channel which you're watching on now, but also sometimes I go on Twitch and do some streams, and I'll do some retro streams. Also we've got our own Discord group, which is the Bakery Crew. If you just go into the Bakery Crew Discord, Bakery Crew, you'll find me, and I'll send you an invite. Also I'm a member of many Facebook groups to do with the ZX Spectrum, at least 3 of them. So you will see me post links to these YouTube series there. But the best way to follow the series, especially when we go to the non-Spectrum games, is just subscribe to this channel. And we've got a lot of new subscribers in the last couple of months, so I really appreciate all that happening. And I'm hoping you'll like the series. And don't worry, after the football series goes, after we've looked at all the Spectrum and various other computer versions of the football games, we will go back to the Spectrum and try some other management sporty games, maybe cricket, rugby, even racing games. But let's go to today. So today it's Super League 1989 by Players Premier. It's a group I've not really heard of, but I think we're looking at 2 or so games by them. This was done by 4 people: Paul Griffiths, Andrew Severin, Martin Severin, so I'm guessing they're brothers, and Ian Shredden, could be father or son, maybe. 1-player games on the ZX Spectrum 48K. It was done in 1989, so it was quite a recent one, and you can see the original price of $2.99, which means it was a budget game. This was also available on the Amstrad and the Commodore. Now, there's no reviews for this game, so I can't show you a review. And again, on this website, which I use, Spectrum Computing website, it gives you all the major things you can do for this game. But $2.99 was a budget label, so you can see here some screenshots and inlay screens which I use for the thumbnails, and then some instructions. Just in case I get stuck, I'll look at instructions and then come back to you. So hopefully we won't get stuck here. I've tried this briefly before and it's working fine, so we will go straight to it now. So let's go into the screen. I've loaded it up already. There we go. There is a little bit of sound in this game, so I'll try to keep quiet when the sound happens, but as with most Spectrum games, it's not a lot of sound. So Super League, here we go. This is the first screen. So we will press enter. Now the good thing about it is the mouse control. I can actually redefine keys, which is, I do like redefining keys, and actually those keys are fine. The good 0p-QA. So click OK, and then 0 to continue. Now you can select the team. So obviously I'm now moving my cursor around. So these are alphabetical order, but done from, yeah, different version of alphabetical order. So we go next. So obviously I'm going to try to see if Oxford's in here because I'm an Oxford supporter. And there they are, even though they should be Oxford United really. Skill easy. Please type your name. Okay. Can I actually type my name? No, I have to go and select all the letters. So I will do this as quickly as possible. Not obviously you can fast forward this bit, but I don't think you need to do it too long because I'm, as you can see here, I'm going quite fast around here. There we go. Finish. View league teams, manage your record, examine players, edit players and teams. Okay, so one thing I might want to do actually is if we click next, Oxford. So you can actually type in the name again. Oops, and make sure I spell it correctly. Oh, that's why we couldn't fit 90 in, because of the extra letter. Ah, okay, let's just call it that then. Exit. Exit menu. So I think the first thing obviously you do is you examine players and what club. So you can see the rating, skill level, energy ratings, basic football manager 1982 stuff. So up to skill levels up to 5, energy levels up to 20. Looks like all my players are quite fit. Then you've got played and goals, are very basic, but again, this is meant to be a budget game. So view. So if you view and click one of player names, the font is slightly harder to see on my big screen. It's probably hopefully easier for you to look at. So if I look at P word, position age 21, skill 2, injuries none, no value actually. So it's good. You can actually go to each player and see. I think the major thing you can see, you have to click view first, view, and then Phillips is you see their age really, and if they're carrying any injuries. Obviously, you can sell players, so I'm going to sell Burridge down at number 15 because he's not very good. They offer 5,600. Now, hopefully you can see that. The font is not my most favorite here. It's okay, but it's a little bit hard to read. So you've got view league tables, manage your record. We won't do that until we play a game. Examine players, edit, pay off loan, change the setups. I guess that's formation, isn't it? Oh no, that's retype your name, change your skill levels, modify screen colors. Okay, that's different. So let's just do that. Okay, you have to be expert on knowing what the screen colors are actually. So I'm just mucking about here because I haven't got a clue what these all are. Ugh. No, that didn't work. Paper 0. What's that? Exit. No, exit's not letting me exit. So you have to select a color, I'm guessing. Let's change that to 3. Ooh, that's even worse. Okay, let's try getting a color which you guys can at least read something. Okay, so that is the background color for the border bit. So let's go to 1. So it's this screen that we need to change. Let's go to 7. A little bit better. So I think we need to change the ink color to 2. What about that then? Ugh, no, no, definitely not, definitely not, definitely not. Back to 0. At least we need to read it at least. So let's change this to 3. Again, you can fast forward this. I might get there in a minute. Pink. Well, pink is better than it was. 5. Green. Okay, if it doesn't work, then I'll keep it a green because at least I can read it. 7. White. Yeah, white's better. Let's do. That will do. Right, continue then. Team sponsorship. Okay, so we get team sponsorship. That's good. Oxford against York. Now this is I noticed this when I played the game first time that this is quite unique. You select the player and then move into the position. So for instance, the goalie can go anywhere in the pitch. This means it gives you flexibility for whatever formation you would like to use. So which is, you know, really good to see. So I'm putting the two central defenders in. Well, the best skill. I can put two wing backs here. And none of these names are real Oxford players, obviously. Now this is where you can experiment. For instance, I've only got three attackers, so I can't really put three up front. Well, I can put three up front, put one there. Seaman, which is normally a goalie, is actually a striker in this. Hurst, I can put Hurst in the left wing there. So you've got three strikers, and then what leaves is the midfielders. So for instance, I can put Phillips up front with the strikers, while the other two stay behind, Black and Webb. So it's a good little alteration there. So hopefully that's 4-3-4-3, yep. And then click finish. 11 players, out on field 0, out of field, I suppose that means it's injury. Continue. And here we go, see what the match highlights look like. This is normal speed, obviously. Oh god. It's very Football Manager 2, but do you notice the major problem here? Yeah, other than obviously the player clashing is at least the highlights are pretty funny to watch, is that there is no team colours. Both sides are in white, so you don't know who's who. You only know who's who when a goal's in. So, but I think I'm left to right if I can remember correctly. But look, even the ball's bouncing a lot, even though it's just a dot. So the actual match engine is actually pretty good, even though there is clearly a few things wrong here. Look at that, the ball was actually kicked up in the air. It's a good little animation when the ball's kicked up in the air because you can see the pixel down on the ground. Oh, look, that's a good shot. Oh God, I thought that'd be in. That was in. These match highlights are actually quite good to watch. It's just wish they altered the team colours, maybe. Maybe if we go to settings, there will be a team colour. Or was that nil-nil? Nil-nil. But yeah, was that nil-nil or was that half time? That could be half time actually. Yeah, it was half time. York versus Oxford. Okay, so we played Oxford against York. Now it's York against Oxford. So straight away we're into the second game of the league. So this is going quite speedy actually. So I don't know what side I'm. Oh, that's gone in. No, that's a goal. How can that be a goalie save? It looks like it went over the line. VAR. I just wish they did team colours on here because other than that, this match screen would have been quite funny to which would be quite decent. Remember, this is a budget game. This is not a full price game. If this was full price, then oh, that's gone in. No, it hasn't gone in. I haven't seen a goal yet. Um, if this was a full price game, I'd be criticizing this match screen quite a bit. But it's actually quite fun watching this. This is normal speed as well. Remember, I haven't speeded it up or anything. And yes, it has got a Football Manager 2 vibe to it. Oh, that must be in. No. Oh, yay! Yes. Bit of sound effect there for the goal, which is always good to hear. So yeah. So every home side. Oh no, that was the same game. Ah, they just flipped to make it confusing. They just flicked over for the second half York Oxford, so it looked like it was the second game, but it was actually them just turning different ends of the pitch. But anyway, we won that 1-0. So the match highlights is fun to watch. I just wish they changed the colours of the players. So good money matters screen there. We start off with 500,000, looks like it. And buy players, base price. So it gives you 25,000. That's not a lot for a skill 5. I think we will. Your offer, increase. Let's increase it to 35,000 and then buy. He has joined your team. Practice ball skills. Okay. Practice length, increase. Okay. Oh, is that it? All right. So examine players. So we've got our new striker in there, Chapman. He's right there. So obviously you can edit all these names. It can edit all the team names, so that's really good for a budget game. Um, It's not much in this game, obviously, and the match screen is quite funny to watch. Ah, yeah, we could have gone to the match settings. Ah, this is a bit of a So it doesn't remember the team setup you did in the last game. So every game you have to set up the team. That's not good. It doesn't remember what you last put in, because if it remembers what you've last put in, then you can you know have a quicker game experience. But no, here you have to let's change the formation a little bit here. Let's put the midfield more. Let's do 4-4-2 actually. Um, you have to do this all the time. So let's put our Chapman in. So Chapman in. I suppose it's good in this case because I wanted to change the formation. So I've decided to change it to a 4-4-2. Finish. Continue. Oxford against Torquay. So this game is moving quite quickly. Let's see if our 4-4-2 works this time. So we've got more midfielders in the middle, but lesser strikers. You can see there's just those two strikers against four defenders. So can you imagine if you had four attackers against four defenders? Oh, oh, what was that goalie doing? But we scored. Obviously, you will know who scored the goal by going to the examine players and looking at how many the goals column. But you don't actually see the goal scorer names here in the actual game itself, which is a bit unfortunate. I do like these match highlights. Oh, oh I thought that went in. I do like these match highlights. I just wish that you could change the team colours because every player in white is not very good. But these match highlights are actually fun to watch. I like that oh, that's gone in. I do like in this game compared to say Football Manager 2 that the ball's in the air a lot, and there's a little animation of the ball in the air there with a little pixel below. So that's half time. So we could change the formation, but no, we're going to keep it as it is and then continue. So this is actually the second half. But it does look like it's a Sunday League game going on with all the players. As soon as the ball's in the middle, all the players just go for it. You know, there's no sort of like positions. It's a good goal. So our 4-4-2 is working really well here. This is Torquay attacking now. So looks like every game that we play at home, we're kicking left to right and then right to left. So I'm guessing the away games is going to be the other way around. But is this us attacking? Yes, it is. And then leaves us to our two players. One of our strikers just took a shot straight away. He didn't even wait until get closer to the. There we go. He's striking again. Oh, that's our striker. Oh, that went in, but the whistle went. So that seems to happen a lot here. So again, it's only $2.99, so there's not many screenshots here. So I would say it's like well, it makes sense because this game came out only a year or two after Football Manager 2. It's a very budget version of Football Manager 2. It's got that vibe to it. All the players are fit. There's the money. We don't want to, nah, practice ball skills. This is literally doing nothing. So let's look at managerial record. There we go, all the details there. Morale, match number, position, we're second in the league. Managerial rating out of 100, we've got 20 at the moment, which is a little bit harsh. Let's look at league table then. 24 teams, that is good. We're second in the table, 6 points. A lot of old team names here. That is actually good. You can actually flick over to all the leagues here and it's very quick. So the actual calculations of each league is actually very good, very quick. Let's see if we can change the settings again. Modify screen colors. No, that's only, so we can't modify the players colors on the match highlights. So we'll do one more game and then I think we'll call it quits. I actually remember the players this time. That is weird. Very interesting there. So obviously player numbers respond to their number on their shirts here. Even though it's the one way round, you noticed like the goalies are at the bottom, and then defense, midfield, attack. Normally it's goalies, defense, midfield, attack that way. So this is the first time I ever seen it the wrong way around. But hey, makes it unique, I suppose. So one more game, and then as we play the game, I will give them my final summary. Scarborough sadly don't exist in their this form anymore. So what did I say? I think what I mentioned when we saw the last match here. This is a budget Football Manager 2, basically. It's got that vibe to it. It feels very much like it. There's a lot of editing you can do here. You can change the players' names. You can change the team players' names. Again, I don't know why that could have gone in. For a budget game, this is quite good. The only disappointing things I think is what you're seeing right now is the match highlights. Both opposition and yours in white. It can be quite confusing. But the match highlights is actually quite, as you can see there, they do vary, and that's good to see. I do like variation here. But for $2.99, this is not bad at all. You can get a good couple of hours of playing this game here, and especially when you've got 4 divisions, each with 24 teams in it. You will find a club that you want to manage, and obviously if your club's not in, you can just edit and put your team in. So we'll just carry on. So there's the second half. So this is worth looking at if you were playing Football Manager 2 and you wanted a cheaper version of it, or you liked playing Football Manager 2 but you thought it was too expensive, and this came out a year or so later, then you would have got this one. Again, the only slight criticism is that both sides are in white, which is very confusing. But you'll eventually find out which side you're playing. Then gets easy. The match highlights, it's good and varied, which is good to see. The font is a little bit hard to see, but that's just for me. For you, hopefully it's easier. A little bit of sound when a goal goes in, so that's always good. Oh God, this is an ongoing midfield battle here. Oh, finally into the final screen. But it's not awful at all. It's actually quite. Oh, look at that! All the players suddenly disappear. We win again. And it's nice to see that we're actually winning games in these games, because sometimes these football games can be quite difficult. So there's a basic transfer screen as well. This general training I don't see does much. It might do. And also you can pay off bank loans if you want to, or put money in. Yeah. So overall, I think it's worth looking at if you ever get a chance. If you've ever played this, and let me know. If you've never heard of it, let me know, and let me know what you think. But overall, yeah, a budget Football Manager 2, I would say this is, because it's definitely got that vibe to it. But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you do like it, then please let me know. Please subscribe if you haven't. That'd be greatly appreciated, and I'll talk to you at the next video. Bye bye. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.